Thank you for coming to the Postgame event. Whew, what a game that was. I always feel an extra surge of adrenaline when I see dedicated fans sticking around. It truly makes all the hard work worth it. I must admit, seeing all these faces gets me a bit nervous. I mean, imagine dropping a pass in front of all of you. But hey, thanks for the love and support. I hope you all enjoy the post-game party. Help yourself to food and drink, and I'll make my way around the room. Hey there. I like your rainbow shirt. Being an ally is something I deeply care about. So thank you for wearing that today. It sends a powerful message. All right, everyone. Here's the deal. As a token of my gratitude for being such incredible fans, I thought of doing something special tonight. I'll have a private dinner with one of you. Consider it my way of connecting and giving back for all the love. Hey everyone, to keep it fun and fair, I'm going to close my eyes and point around. And wherever my finger stops, that person will be the lucky one for the evening. And there we have it. Congratulations to the one in the striking rainbow shirt. Mind sharing your name? To the rest, thank you for understanding. I wish I could spend time with each of you individually. And to our amazing ladies in the crowd, your support always warms my heart. Come on over. We'll iron out the details for our dinner. Glad you could make it. This place is one of my favorites. Quiet, cozy, with some of the best food in town. I hope you enjoy it. First off, let me thank you again for coming. It's not every day I get to meet up with a normal dude outside work. So, how has your week been going? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Sounds interesting. Life has been such a whirlwind lately, especially during the season, that I rarely get the chance to unwind and have a proper conversation. So what do you like to eat? I recommend the salmon here. It'll blow your mind. Now that we've settled on our meals, I wanted to talk about something. So that random fan pick at the stadium, it wasn't as random as I made it seem. I chose you, and I hope by the end of this dinner, you'll understand why. I brought up your shirt back at the stadium, and while I spoke about being an ally, there was more to it than that. I didn't just appreciate the shirt for its statement, but also because, well, it resonates with me personally. It's not something I've shared openly, mostly due to the intense scrutiny and nature of my profession. But tonight, I feel it's important for you to know. I'm gay. You might wonder why I've chosen now to share this, especially since we've just met. But there's something about you, the vibe, the energy. It made me feel safe, understood. Being gay in the NFL often feels like an added layer of armor I have to wear. On the field, I fight to win, to be the best. But off the field, it feels like a constant battle to just be myself. There are many in the league who would be supportive. But then, there are those comments, those jokes. And they remind me of the risk I take every day just by existing in this space. I'm not looking for pity or sympathy. It's just freedom. Real, genuine freedom is something I yearn for. And tonight, with you, I felt a glimmer of that. Given everything I've shared with you, I was hoping, if you're comfortable, to treat this evening more like a date. I understand if you're not interested in that way, and we can absolutely enjoy this dinner just as two people getting to know each other. No pressure. Well, consider me flattered. I genuinely appreciate it. I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. Do you have any hobbies or passions that you're devoted to? That sounds fascinating. It's so essential to have something that grounds us. I like to travel in my off time. Get my head away from football for a while. Have you traveled much? I'm always looking for recommendations for the off-season. That sounds amazing. I'll have to add that to my list. And as for me, there's this little secluded beach town I often escape to. The waves, the sunset, the peace. It's my little paradise. This conversation has been a breath of fresh air. Thanks for making this evening so special. Tell me, do you follow football much? Or was the game more of a social event for you? A social event, huh? Not the biggest fan? Many people attend without even knowing the rules, just to appreciate the aesthetics of the game. You know, the atmosphere, the stadium, the sweaty men in tight uniforms, toppling on one another. Glad to see there is a part of the game you enjoy, at least. Don't worry, I get it. There's a certain charm to a man in a football uniform, isn't there? That said, I think it's also one of the reasons I've held back from coming out. I don't want the guys on the team to misconstrue things, you know? Like, if they knew I was gay, they might think that I'm looking at them in that way, especially in the locker rooms. There's this stigma that if you're gay, you might be creeping on teammates or that you might make a move. It's absurd, but that fear has always been there. The reality is, my teammates are like my brothers. It's never been about that for me. But perceptions and stereotypes have a powerful grip on people's minds. That's why it's so hard. We've talked a lot about my experiences and feelings, but I'd love to hear more about you. What's it been like for you being gay? It sounds like you've had quite a journey. Everyone's story is unique, and I'm really glad you shared yours with me. Throughout our conversation tonight, I've been genuinely impressed by you. You're kind, sincere, funny. I think you're incredibly special and, well, attractive. It's been a while since I've felt this way, but I'm glad you decided to come to dinner tonight. I hope this isn't too forward of me, but would you be interested in continuing our evening at my place? We can just relax, maybe watch a movie, have a drink. No pressure, of course, only if you're comfortable. I'm glad you're up for it. This means a lot. My place isn't too far from here. I've got a nice view of the city. It's peaceful. A perfect place to escape from everything, even if just for a little while. Here's the address. I'll see you there. Welcome to my place. It's not often I bring someone here. I know it might seem a bit lavish for just one guy, but hey, I've worked hard for it. Would you like a drink? I've got some wine, or if you prefer, I can whip up a cocktail. Coming right up. Here you go. Cheers. I'm going to be straightforward with you. I find you incredibly sexy. The tension I felt between us at dinner. You want me too, don't you? Let me know if I'm being too direct. I'm comfortable taking things slow. We could just hang out further and get to know each other better tonight. So you do want me? The way you look at me. Just the thought of you touching me, it sends shivers down my spine. I can't help but wonder what it would feel like to have your lips against mine. I can barely keep myself from pressing you against the nearest wall and letting my desires run wild. You want to take the lead? I have to admit, I didn't see that coming. Most people assume that I always want to be in control, but honestly, sometimes it's a relief to let go, to let someone else take the reins. Show me what you've got. Take me. Feels good. Shit, that was incredible. I was a bit nervous. It's been a long time since I've let someone ravish me back there like that. Thank you. Not just for tonight, but for being understanding, for listening, and for being there for me. This night, it means more to me than you can possibly imagine. I want to see you again, to spend more time with you, to get to know you even better. It's getting late, and tomorrow's training is going to be brutal, but would you stay the night?